Good morning, students. Today let us see problem number 23. What we are supposed to prepare from the following receipts and payments account of Sevavasi Pensioners Recreation Club. Prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2018 and the balance as on the date. In the books of Sevavasi Pensioners Recreation Club, in the books of Sivakasi Pensioners Recreation Club, Recreation Club. Income and expenditure account for the year ended or the year ended 31/12/2018. 2018. We are asked to prepare both the income and expenditure account and the balance sheet. So, as a first step, we are preparing income and expenditure account. Since this is an account, we should write debtor and the right hand side corner creditor. Creditor. As I said in the previous problems, when we write the heading income and expenditure, here we are writing this not income and expenditure, but expenditure and income. Expenditure and income. Expenditure and income. So okay, now we shall go to the problem now. And what should be written? See, there are two more problems including this 23 and 24. As these are the two problems as a final opportunity, I am repeating the same rules what you should strictly follow when you prepare income and expenditure account. What are the items to be taken under this income and expenditure account? The items related to this accounting year, that is 1/1/2018 to 31/12/2018. Only the items which are in between these two dates only should be returned. What should not be returned? All these items what we select between the 1st January and 31st December are only revenue items. But the capital items should not be taken into consideration. And also the brought down and carried down should not be considered. So, you write only the revenue items under this heading, income and expenditure account, that too related to this accounting year, that is ending with 31/12/2018. No capital item, no brought down or carried down. Okay, right. Now we shall go to the payment side, rent and rates. 2. Rent and rates. 18,000. Second one, by electricity charges. That is, this is expenditure to electricity charges. To electricity charges, 17,000. Then the next item, to repairs and renewals. To repairs and renewals. Repairs and renewals, 16,000. Then special dinner expenses. Special dinner expenses. Special dinner expenses, 4,000. Then the next item, sundry expenses. Sundry expenses, 2,000. Sundry expenses, 2,000. Okay, now what about the income side? Income side, these are all the expenses which comes under revenue. So we have written all these expenses. Now we shall pass on to the income side. What are they? First item, subscription. Subscription meant for this year 2017-18. 17-18 is 25,000. But what is given under additional information? Under additional information, the club had 300 members, each paying 100 as annual subscription. But only 25,000 has been paid. 100 into 300, 30,000 should have been paid, but only 25,000 has been paid. Therefore, the balance amount is outstanding. And outstanding for the year 17-18. That is 300 members, 300 into 100, which is equal to 30,000 should have been received, but only 25,000 has been received. Therefore, the remaining 5,000 is the outstanding. Therefore, totally it comes to 30,000. 30,000. Right. The next one, rent from hall. That is a hall rent. All rent, 14,000. 14,000. I left in the middle legacies. Legacy is a capital item which should appear on the liability side of the balance sheet. So that should not be written here. Then locker rent. Locker rent 5,000. Then the next one, collection for special dinner. To conduct a special dinner, some amount has been collected. From that collection, some amount has been spent. That is special dinner expenses. Here, special dinner collection. Special dinner collection. Special dinner collection. Special dinner collection. The amount is 12,000. Now we have written everything. We shall try to close it. We shall try to close it. The income side 61,000. The income side 61,000. Expenditure side 57,000. Income side total 61,000. Expenditure side total 57,000. The greater total is 61,000. Right on both sides. And the balancing figure, income is greater, therefore it is surplus. To surplus, excess of income over expenditure. Excess of income over expenditure. This is what we have completed. The balancing figure is 4,000. This is the surplus amount. Once again I repeat it. In this problem we are supposed to prepare income and expenditure account and balance sheet. What we can prepare under this chapter, accounts of not-for-profit organization. Okay, right. Under this, when we start preparing this income and expenditure account, we start with the expenditure side to rent and rates. It is given. Electricity charges, it is an expenditure. Repairs and renewals, it is an expenditure. Dinner expenses, it is an expenditure. Sundry expenses, it is an expenditure. And likewise here, income side, when you look at the receipt side in the given problem, subscription is an important item because we should leave both brought down and carried down, we should not consider. So, we take the item subscription for this year, this accounting year 17-18 is 25,000. Why this I have written add outstanding 5,000? Because there are 300 members in the club, each should have paid 100 and totally it comes to 30,000. Out of those 30,000, only 25,000 has been paid and the remaining 5,000 is not yet paid, therefore it is outstanding and I have returned. But this amount is meant for this accounting year. That is the rule. Whether it is received or not, whether it is paid or not, if it is related to the accounting year, that must be shown in the income and expenditure account. Here, the subscription received for this year is 25,000, but 5,000 is pending. Therefore, that should be written in the name of outstanding, add outstanding, and 30,000 it is given. And the hall rent it is given, it is an income because the club is maintaining a hall, is owning a hall, therefore the hall rent. And they are maintaining locker also, so locker rent. And when the special dinner collection must have been made, from this collection only these expenses are made. Since this collection is a receipt, it is written on the income side. Now we can find the total of income 61,000, expenditure 57,000. So the balancing figure is 4,000 on the expenditure side. 4,000 on the expenditure side. Because the income is greater than the expense. Therefore, more income, less expense. Therefore, it is surplus. So, excess of income over expenditure. I want to stress another point in this. In some problems, I once again repeat it. In some problems, we take this fund, dinner or some other fund, we are taking to balance sheet, but here we are writing it under income and expenditure account. Why? That I should clarify. Naturally, you should have a doubt. How? When there is a fund whose surplus must appear in the balance sheet, then we can write it in the balance sheet liability side. Say for example, the surplus in special dinner fund should be made as a reserve for building auditorium or doing something. In that case, what we can do, we can take these two items, special dinner collection and these expenses and the balance 4,000, we can kept it as a reserve in the balance sheet and the liability side. But in this problem, there is no such instruction given. Therefore, we should write the income on the income side, that is receipt on the income side, and the expenses on the expenditure side. We will continue now.